out.
How does tempo, RPO suit you personally to let you get into a rhythm?
Yeah, I grew up on it in the college football world. I came from a place that's what they do, and so that's kind of how I grew up playing this game. And I think I'm very comfortable doing it, playing backyard football. Playing really fast, and it's really hard for defenses to communicate when you do. And so I enjoy it. We've been good in 2-minute situations, not so much this year, but in the past, and it's something I'm very comfortable with. And to be able to, it's so good because defenses really can't communicate a whole lot. And so we'll figure that out. The coaches, will do a really good job of identifying whether it was that or something else. But I got to be a lot better for sure. And holistically, as an offense, we got to help our defense out. They played so awesome, and so proud of them. And just a whole lot of getting better to do. So exciting to know that. And it's good to be 3-0. Never take winning for granted. That's for sure.
Connected a couple of times with Ashton Hollins. What have you been seeing from him in practice?
Consistency. A guy who's the same person every day. Dependable. A guy who has kept his head down and just worked in this program. Been with Coach Lunny for a while, and a man of great faith, a man of great character. And he's rangy, great catch radius. He got speed out there. We put him in for that play because of his speed and his ability to run and to stride, and made 2 great back-to-back plays. And nobody was surprised. He's done it, in practice, and he's banged up last year, 2 shoulders. Really cool to see his resiliency and his character stand out. That was the coolest moment for our whole sideline, I think, all night. Just so excited for him, and excited to see where he goes with it.
As much as you can share with us, what were the emotions like? You walk us through the emotions of halftime, the conversations that you guys had to have in that moment in that locker room.
Yeah, extremely frustrated. A whole lot of frustration. Because we knew that just wasn't us. We respected what they were doing certainly, and just wasn't playing as one. Weren't really unified. There was one, somebody each play kind of just not clicking or to play good football, it's got to be all 11 guys doing the right thing. And there was too many times where throughout a drive where it didn't happen. And they capitalized on it in the first half. And so frustration for sure, because we know we're better for sure. And start with me. I got to be better and across the whole offense. And we know we will. And attacking our weaknesses moving forward, maximizing our strengths, that's what it's going to be. And we're excited, man. We're excited to keep on playing.
Was there any moment in particular in the second half where you just felt like you found the rhythm and things were clicking?
Yeah, I think that first drive for sure. We get the ball, playing fast, and we had them on their heels for the first time, I think. And so we did some good things in the first half for sure. But I think being on the attack and being the aggressor in that second half, you saw the results, I think, for sure. Playing fast and not giving them a whole lot of time to communicate. Our talent's really great, I think, and to be able to use our abilities just to get on the ball and roll off the ball and be physical and be fast. And I think we got a good thing going there. And so, a lot of energy. Nobody was, moping around at halftime for sure. If anything, it was a whole lot of, it was a wake-up call for sure. And so we were frustrated. We weren't upset. We were sad. We just attacked. We knew that second half was going to be a big one for us.
Were the first half issues, was it like technique-based in communication, or were there some physicality issues? Like, what would you kind of chalk it up to?
Well, again, I said the first thing I said was credit to them. Their coordinator, head coach, defensive background, a secondary guy, and they did a good job mixing up looks, and they're a big-time pressure outfit, and they just mixed it up. It was hard for us to kind of get things going. So credit to them. I have to go back and watch kind of the exact moments, but I'm sure there were some technique issues here, or throw by me there, or when we messed up, they maximized a lot on their opportunities. But the bottom line is we got to be more unified, more consistent in our togetherness as we move forward, go play in Big Ten ball, and we're excited, because we're identifying these mistakes and weaknesses early, and identifying our strengths early too. And so being able to move forward with that, I think is a good positive. So we're excited.
Caden